Trying to predict what the weather is going to do has been really frustrating recently. Last week at Doncaster I made my selections on the basis that conditions would be soft, but the rain never materialized, and the going wasn't far off good ground for the St. Leger itself. One thing for certain this weekend is that you will need horses that handle cut in the ground for tomorrow's Ayr Gold Cup 3:45 p.m. Around 15 millimeters of rain hit the Scottish venue on Wednesday, causing Thursday afternoon's card to be abandoned following an early inspection. An inspection has also been put in place for today's action, and it means that even with no rain forecast over the next 24 hours, the ground will still ride soft for the big race. Tomorrow's 6-furlong trip is sure to be a testing one, and for that reason I'm on the lookout for horses who are proven over further. Donjuan Triumphant should have no trouble staying on in the ground, when others are struggling, having won over a furlong further at Haydock earlier this month. Andrew Balding's 4-year-old got the better of Yatwi by more than a length that day, making all and finding plenty in the final strides. He's annoyingly gone up 5 pounds for winning that race, but his proven ability to stay further could see his class prevail, and he looks a fair price at 111 with most firms. Ed Walker's Eolus ran a cracker in the Stewards' Cup at Goodwood in August, when going down by less than a length behind Lancelot Dulac. He was staying on all the way, and I genuinely think he would have won that race if the conditions at Goodwood were as soft as they will be at Ayr tomorrow. The 6-year-old is another who will get every yard of this trip and has form in the book on soft ground, so there's no concerns there. On his day he is better than a handicapper, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him go very close here. The search for proven soft ground horses has also drawn me to the John Gosden-trained Johnny Barnes. From his 4 career wins, 2 have come on going described as heavy and very soft, so tomorrow's conditions won't be a hindrance. He had no luck in running, when finishing 8th in last year's renewal, 1 place ahead of Eolus, and showed at Goodwood last time that he can get his head in front when given a clear passage. Admittedly, the race couldn't have unfolded any better for him, but the manner of his victory was still very impressive, and he can fill the places if the gaps open up again. For my last roll of the dice, I'm going to throw in 251-shot Mobsta. Last but one in the Stewards' Cup at Goodwood, and out of the places in his previous 10 runs, he's a big price to turn that form around here. Yet, dive deeper into the form book, and you'll see the Mick Channon trained 5-year-old is a Group 2 winner who loves the mud. All 4 of his victories have come on testing ground, and tomorrow's conditions lend themselves to another big run. Adam McNamara takes a valuable 3 pounds out of the saddle, making Mobsta the lightest in the field, and he'll go close if running up to his best. Although he misses out on my top 4, many are expecting current 81 favorite Shanghai Glory to pounce, and they could be right. Again, he loves soft ground and remains well handicapped. However, he looks to have been drawn out of the race in stall 2, and that puts me off backing him at single-figure odds. Thursday's draw meant I was also forced to put a line through Orion's Bow. He is another with form on soft and has no trouble getting the trip, but he has a very tough ask from stall 1. Kevin Ryan's Brando won this race 12 months ago ahead of the well-backed Growl, and the Inform yard is represented by Tarantum Star this time around. He was victorious at Ripon last time out, but all his best form is on good or good to firm, and it would be a surprise to see him get involved here. Bill Esdale's Ayr Gold Cup 12:34-1. Donjuan Triumphant 2. Eolus 3. Johnny Barnes 4. Mobsta.